anyways, I got them 6 acres behind my house.
Yeah.
And the farmer like kindly told me, he's like, man, this isn't, I'll still farm it for you, but he's like, it's not really worth me taking my 30-row combine in here to pick this 6 acres. So I'm thinking about trying to like put it into something for deer.
Yeah.
What the hell am I at here? It's this field right here, and there's this little wood right here.
So what do you get? The whole field?
This whole field.
How many acres?
It's 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, including this chunk right here. Just to make sure. Yeah, my dad bought 2, so it's actually 6.5.
Okay.
My dad bought this half over here. But I don't know what. I mean, this is just a field.
I would do if you can, I do a combination of things. I do a portion of it in clover, a portion of it in brassicas.
But you think I should? I mean, I got to plant some kind of cover and stuff around here, don't I? Don't you think? I'm thinking like long-term, trees and.
Yeah, if you could put a border of like
pine or something.
That high grass.
Oh yeah.
Switchgrass.
Yeah, you could put pines in there too. Pines grow pretty fast, but that's expensive.
Yeah.
But you'd want.
Well, I think Indiana has a program where they'll actually buy the trees for you.
Okay. And then you plant them overly close because then they bush together.
Yeah.
They're like every 6 feet or something.
Yeah.
And stagger them. If you can get spruce.
Yeah.
If you get pine,
they got everything.
I mean, that you can see right
through
pine. But if you can get spruce and you stagger them, you can have just a wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then those deer feel perfectly safe in there.
Yeah. I want to. So there's nothing around it, like.
But while that's growing, I'd put up. God, I can't remember the name of that grass.
I know what you're talking about. It's a screen.
Yeah.
Gigantic. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. But the bad part is like all around it, it's just crop fields. I mean, this is like half a mile from here to here, and so there's no cover anywhere.
So what's with the woods?
This, I mean, my grandpa planted it back in the 70s, so it's 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old. Geez, 50 years old, and there's some oak in here. There's some persimmons in here.
There's no cover?
Not really. I mean, you can see right through it.
Yeah.
He always kept it real clean and stuff. He used to mow it even. That's what I was thinking. If I should I like almost maybe plant some kind of CRP or some kind of cover in here?
Yeah, maybe.
And then border it, because I don't need 6 acres.
What you could do is if you put that screen of trees around,
yeah,
you put that high grasses in and mix with trees like every 30 feet or so for cover.
Yeah.
Make a patch of them.
Yeah.
And then they'll better amongst the spruces and stuff in the grass. I think that would work. I mean, you got plenty. I mean, you don't need all that for food plot.
No.
I mean, if that's literally, you can do whatever.
Plant that big of food. That's too much
if you
work.
can do whatever you want with it, I would probably make half of that into bedding.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was thinking.
The trick is to do it in a way that you can hunt it.
Yeah.
So maybe put the bedding on this side or around the whole perimeter here.
Yeah.
And then have the hunting along the trees you can shoot out of.
And plant the food plot
But
here.
now what do you have for? That would be west wind, right? So that would be kind of sucky too.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
But you could, if it's private land, you could have like tripods back here with cover around them.
Yeah. To hunt it on.
Yep. Or ground blinds.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And this is my dad. I mean, I can access it anywhere. This is my uncle's house here, so he'd be real excited about deer eating all of his garden there.
Yeah.
Uncle's going to end up with a stand on the roof of the house. What are you doing?
Yeah, the trick is you got to take that ground and make deer want to be on it.
Right. I've never seen a deer out here since I've lived there. 10 years. So,
I don't know.
Can you do corn or?
I could.
You know, one thing that nobody really knows about yet is that high lysine corn. You put some of that.
I've heard about that.
The trouble is with 6 acres, if you got a lot of deer, they'll eat all that corn by mid-October.
I know. I thought about just clover because there's always corn in these.
Clover is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the top food, but I would combine them with clover and brassica. There's a time when the clover starts to end and the brassicas start to take off.
Yeah.
And if you have a good brassica mix,
Yeah.
It'll get hit lightly at first, but as soon as you get cold weather, that takes off.
Right.
The trouble with Nebraska is if nobody else is planting it, it takes a while for deer to realize it's food.
Yeah. I got a bunch of apple trees right here now too.
Oh, do you?
You can see 2 of them. I planted 2 more though.
Yeah, apples. If you could get apples in there, that'd be great, but you have
know how that happened.
to fence those in until they're big enough.
Well, they're already big. The little ones aren't big. These 2 are big.
I mean, if you put some in that field,
Oh, yeah.
you'd have to fence in the area you put them in.
Here, rub them up, kill them.
Yeah, eat them right to the ground.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing it just because, like I said, the farmer doesn't really want to plant it anymore, and I'd like to mess around with it. I think it'd be a cool video to like make something out of it. It's not very big, but
The farmer's gonna let you do that, or is it that actually your property?
it's my land.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. My grandma sold it to me.
But a really cool thing would be for you to capture all that.
I know. I think it'd make a good video.
Yeah.
I kind of want to wait a year because I don't
You know
know.
what you could do too?
What's that?
You could contact the forester.
Yeah. I got the best one in the state's my neighbor,
There you go.
Rob Aubrey. He
Ask him if you can interview him about it, and then
Yeah.
he gets a little fame out of it, and
Right.
he gives you all the information in the interview.
No, he'd do it anyway for me. He's a good guy. He helped Mark Kenyon with that. Remember that show they had, Back 40?
Yeah.
He's the one that did all the trees for Mark's that Back 40.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's what he does for a living. He works for the state of Indiana, but he helps with all their state land.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You know what grows really fast too in deer love? I don't know how well it grows in your area, but aspen.
We don't have a lot of aspen around there.
You should ask him if it'll grow down there, because up by us, I mean, they'll hit aspen over food plots as it's growing,
Yeah.
and it grows real rapidly and really quick. It's trees you can hunt on,
Yeah.
and you can clear patches or keep it thin so it keeps growing.
Right.
Aspen would be really great, but it's got to be able to grow there. I know it grows by me,
Yeah.
but you're a little further south. But that'd be a good question to see if it grows there.
Yeah, I'll call him. I talk to him from time to time, so we go out to lunch, whatever.
I don't know. When you hunt it by me, that's that straight tree that's.
I know what they are.
Okay.
Yeah. They're kind of white, aren't they?
Yeah, those are the ones that are always rubbed.
Yeah, he'd probably tell me exactly what would be best for the deer and to grow.
Up
and
by
everything
us,
else.
the foresters and stuff call that stuff deer candy.
Oh, really?
When they do clear cuts, the ones you want to know about is where the aspen are. The forester we had on, I started asking him about it because I wanted to get that into the conversation.
Yeah.
And then I said, do people ever ask you? And he goes, oh yeah, they always come to us asking for aspen. He goes, the deer hunters haven't caught on. The deer hunters are always, don't really ask. It's the ruffled grouse people.
Yeah.
This is because the grouse live in aspen too.
Yeah.
But he said that, he said the same things I say, that deer just pound out. And that stuff, in 1 year, when you do a cut on it, in 1 year, the stuff's 6 feet tall.
Jeez. That's tall enough for
So
a screen.
so if you can get that stuff
Right.
to grow by you, which I would think you can. It might not grow as natural down by you, but I bet you if you planted it, it would grow.
Right.
Assuming you keep the deer away from it long enough, there's it's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.